Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of MLB 17 The Show, Road to the Show with Theo Bonds. This is episode 145 as we get ready for this road trip here coming up. We have a 7-game road trip here, starting off with the first 4 games in Chi-Town there on the south side, playing against the White Sox, as you see there. And then the second part of this road trip, it's going to be in Cleveland, where we have 3 games there. So we'll start off here the first 4 games, like I said, with this White Sox. As you see, the White Sox currently in 4th place there in the division. They're 5 games out of first place. We're currently 7 games out of first place right there. So we're 3-9 for the season. We've had a rough go here, and it's not going to get any better here if we got those Indians there, who are currently in 2nd place there, just 2.5 games behind the Twins. And we got a rough go here to go. So here in the last 10 games, there you see his numbers there, what he's done so far here. He's been hitting very well here, at least average-wise there. And he's been on a hot start there. So unfortunately, the team not doing so well there. They haven't really got picked up, or at least gotten on the same level as Bonds. So he's, like I said, he's been the team's been struggling. He's been doing great at the plate. And we'll see what he can do here on the south side here today against these White Sox. So let's go ahead and see his numbers there. 4 home runs, 11 RBIs so far for the season, hitting over 400 already. Let's go to the top of the first here and see what he can do here. He has a 2-1 count with 2 outs and looking for a pitch here. He's going to get his pitch, and he's going to hit this one, and that is going to be a long drive to right field, and that ball is gone. Home run number 5 there for him. That's a solo shot for Bonds as he gets his 5th of the season. And you see Hap not happy about that at all. As like I said, Bonds here hitting very well, and he's been continuing doing that all season long. For the most part for the first couple of weeks of the season here. There you see his 5th of the year, and that one going out to right field. So Bonds looking for the pitches there. He's doing quite well with his batter's eye here as he go ahead and he just drills that one out there and puts the first run on the board here for the Tigers. So can they continue this on? Well, we'll find out here in the 3rd, as it's a 4-3 ball game here. 2-0 count here for Bonds as he has nobody on board, nobody out, and Bonds ricochets this one, and this one is a line drive home run out to left field as he pulls this one. That is another solo shot there for him, and that's now going to be a 5-1 ball game as the Tigers lead this one by 4. So a nice shot there, a line drive shot to left field as he, again, finds that pitch that he likes, and he just turns around and just drills this one. His 6th of the season, nice there for him as, again, take a look here and just finds that one right there, right at the belt section of the strike zone there, and yeah, he just takes that one away. So now we go to the next inning, or next at bat here. 2 for 2, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs. So 2-2-2-2, and we'll see here what he can do here in the 5th inning. So 2-0 count, 2 outs, nobody on board. It's a 5-1 game, and we'll see here. He gets a hold of this one. This one goes high and deep. Does this have enough to get out of the ballpark? Yes, it does. Goes over to left center field. That is another solo shot there. Already now 3 RBIs in this game. 3 runs have scored and 3 home runs. He could be in a rare club here who hits 4 home runs. Dare I say that? Does he hit 4 home runs in this game? Well, we'll have to find out here as he hits his 7th of the season. That one going 394 feet deep. And Bonds and the Tigers got something going on here on the south side of Chicago here tonight, as this is just game 1 of this series. Yeah, remember this is just game 1 of the series as Bonds hits that one, and that is going to go be a souvenir for a lucky fan out there. So there you see him walking up to the plate for his next at-bat here. He's 3 for 3 with 3 home runs, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs in for him already here today. So could this be home run number 4? Could he get lucky and get the 4th one here? So we'll see here. 7-2 ball game here in the top of the 7th here. 1-1 count, nobody on. and nobody out here. And Bonds hits this one, and he gets a hold of this, but this one is just a little too high, not deep enough, and goes to the warning track and gets caught there by the left fielder, and that is going to be a long out, as he'll go back to the dugout on this one. So the White Sox are happy that he didn't go make another round tripper, but they're upset here as they lose this one 7-2. Here's your final score here today, as the Tigers win this one. Now, the hitting coach, of course, comes in after the game talking about how he loves our hitting, and, you know, hey, it's just part of our job here. And there you see them having a little conversation about his work there. So now hitting .442 now for the season. 7 home runs, 14 RBIs. Look at that slugging right there, .904. Wow. And then remember, this is just the first, first 2 or 3 weeks of the season that he's doing this in. So now we go ahead and go to game number 2. We'll see what he can do here today, as he just hit 3 home runs in this series so far in the first game. We'll see what he can do here in the second game. Let's go to the top of the first. One runner on board here. He has a 2-1 count with 1 out. And we'll see the pitch here. And Bonds does it again, this time going to left field. And that's a 2-run shot there. Nice job there as he puts up another home run on the board here. And the White Sox pitchers there are just thinking to themselves like, oh, seriously, what is going on today? And there you see the coach of the Tigers loving seeing his slugger do this. This is the 8th home run of the season, his 4th in this series here so far in 2 days. And there you see here, hits another one in this ball game. Hit the first one. Now, like I said, 4 in this so far in this series in the first 2 games. And he is on the way. Could he possibly hit another one here today? 8-3 now. Here, top of the 8th, we got runners at first and second with a 2-1-1 count here. And Bonds did it again. Yes, he did. That one is going to go deep to left center field. That ball is screaming out of here. That's a 3-run shot there for Bonds, as he gives another ride here for the fans here in White Sox territory, as that's going to be another home run for him, his 9th of the season, his 5th of the series, and he hits that 476 feet deep. Now take a look at Show Tracker here. This is so cool how they added this to the new feature to the game. I think I've mentioned it several times already, but they show you the speed, the exit velocity, of course the launch angle, hang time, and then of course it shows with all those numbers there, shows how far that ball went. It did go far, as the Tigers win this one 9-5. Is your final score, as Bonds, there you see there, 2 for 5 in the ball game, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, and 2 runs scored, as now they are now tied with the White Sox now with a 5-9 record. So we're steadily climbing up the division here, but still got a lot of work to do, as we, like I said, we got the Royals, who right now, or the Twins right now, who lead the division. Now, go to the top of the first here. We'll have 1 runner on board with a 1-1 count with 1 out. And Bonds chips this one right there. That one is going to go ahead, and he's going to outrun this one. Nice job there, as he gets on board there with a single, infield single there. Nice job. And we'll see what he can do here now in the third. So in the third inning, bases are empty. 2-1 count with 2 outs. We're down by 2, and we'll see a pitch here, and Bonds gets a hold of this one, and no, he did not. He hit his 6th home run in this series. That's a solo shot there to deep left center field. That is not going to be, again, not going to be in the favor of the White Sox here, as they give up another one to him. And by now, you would think they would just try to pitch around him, try to get him on the base pass and see what he could, just take the bat away from him and try to see what he can do with his legs, as he does, he does have some speed when it comes to the running game on the base pass. So we'll see here that this ball will go high and deep, and this one will go out of the ballpark here, as that one is going to go ahead, and we'll see that the White Sox will end up winning this one, and they'll come back in a dramatic fashion here. They score 3 there alone in the 7th inning. They win this one 7-1. They hold on, they come back, and They had a 1-run lead on us anyway, but they hold on to that 1-run lead and keep pushing on here and win by 6. So now we go to the final game of this series here as we take on the Tigers, or take on the White Sox once again here. As the Tigers, you see the fans of the White Sox there like, okay, no more. We can't see no more Bonds. So 0 for 2 here for Bonds so far today. So far he's not doing too well. That might be a good thing for White Sox fans, but we'll see here. 1-1 count, and he will chip this one right up the middle there. That is going to be a base hit, and he will get on board there on that one. So it's a tie ball game here at this point, and we'll see if we can possibly try to do anything else here with Bonds. Maybe try to steal a bag here as Miguel Cabrera coming up. 2 for 2. He's hit a home run, a single, and of course an RBI. So usually with Bonds hitting, usually Cabrera does get some good pitches here. We'll see if that'll be the case here today as we go to the 9th inning, and we'll see. Actually, Bonds gets stranded there. Now it's 5-4. It's a 1-2 or a bases runners on first and second. There you see 2 outs. Bonds goes after the first pitch, and yeah, he'll ground out there on that one. So he gets stranded there at the bat before, and this one at bat he just cannot do anything there. And the White Sox will go ahead and win this one, and the series will be split here as the Tigers would win the first 2 and the White Sox will win the last 2. So not what we wanted here. We tried to win the series, tried to take it a 3-1 series, but just couldn't muster the energy there to do this. So, and sitting there 4-24 now for the season. There you see 10 home runs now for the season. As we go ahead and look at the current standings after that series there, and we'll see here we're still in the basement. The White Sox have moved up some, as the Royals have now moved down to 4th. Of course, the Twins and Indians there still in the top 2 spots. So now we go to Cleveland here. Now we'll go ahead and skip the first game here as we take a look here. 5-4 is the final score of the first game, as Bonds goes over 5 in that game, and not much to really talk about there. I think he had like 2 strikeouts there. The rest were just some deep fly balls there. Just not enough there to get us really motivated to show you guys anything from that game. But there you see his numbers, and there you see now he's dropped now below 400. So he's starting to come back to reality, I guess, in some ways. So there you see his numbers there from that game. Let's go ahead and go to the second game, as Cleveland now leads the series 1-0. And it's a 3-game series now. We'll see what he can do here with this at-bat. He goes to the top of the 9th here, and this is a pitch-hit situation, as we'll see here what he can do. It's tied 6-6, and there you see some of the numbers there from the pitcher there that we'll be facing. So let's go ahead. Actually, it's top of the 8th here. Let's go to the 8th inning, tie 6-6, and we'll see here. That's going to be a drop third strike, and Bonds will get thrown out there, and that'll be it. So was that his last at-bat? Well, we'll have to find out and see here, as it is a tie ball game here, and we really need this victory here against the Cleveland Indians. So they decided, no, we're going to keep you on the field. So they do so. They have him at first. And we'll see here 7-7 here on the top of the 10th. Bonds goes ahead and he will see that pitch, and yeah, he's gonna say, okay, not gonna take that one. So 0 for 1, he struck out, as before. We'll see the next at bat here for Bonds as he gets another pitch here, and this one gets up there, and that's gonna be a nice floater out there to shallow right field. That is gonna be a base hit. He decides to try to go for 2, but decides to go back to first there, as he's going to be safe on that play. So he's 1 for 2 now here, coming in as a substitution, as a defensive substitution. And he gets his second at bat here as he gets on board here. And they'll try to see what he can do here through the base pass. So couldn't get in really good fill or in scoring position here, but we'll see here. He's going to go ahead and take off here. He's going to jet here, and he's going to go to second base. No problem there, as he makes a great jump there, and that's going to be a stolen base. Now we'll see here. He's at second base. He's thinking about stolen third here, looking at the pitcher, trying to get a good judgment of speed, and he's going to take off here. Still third, and that's going to be good as he goes ahead and gets in scoring position now. So Miguel Cabrera shouldn't have too much to worry about here with his at-bat. I believe it's Miguel. So we'll see here what they can do here, or the Tigers could do, as they have a runner on board. So Sean McClure will come out here 1 for 4. We'll see what he can do here as there's runners on the corners here. And we'll see the pitch, and that is going to be, no, that is going to be a stolen base there at second, as the runner for first will go ahead and advance there 90 feet, as Axford just does not like that one at all. Really, pretty much frustrated on that one. So now Bonds there getting out the bag there at third, trying to, just kind of psych out the pitcher here. Pitcher makes a pitch, and this is going to be a strikeout there, and that's going to leave Bonds there at third base once again. So we take a look here at the replay as McClure right there, just bad timing there on his part there. Nasty pitch there, and he cannot connect. Now, we'll go to the next at-bat here, and this one's going to be a skied up there. That's going to be deep, but no, actually it's going to be pretty shallow there. The right fielder gets that one, and Bonds cannot make an advancement to home plate, and that is going to keep him there at third base. So Axford doing a good job here, trying to get out of this inning here, trying to keep the score as it is, as Miguel now comes with the bat. 2 for 5. He's home run and singled, and of course an RBI in the ball game. As we'll take a look here and see him go ahead, and he will go ahead and get an intentional walk there. That's going to be a pitch out there, and he's going to get the reward at first base for his little effort that he had at the plate. So bases are now loaded for the Tigers as the Indians decide to bring in a new pitcher here, and we'll see what this guy can do here. Take a look at his numbers, and we'll see if the Indians can get themselves out of this inning and be out of this inning unscathed here, as the Tigers are really wanting to try to win this one. As you see, Matt Adams over 3, he struck out last time his at bat, as he has the bases loaded here for the Tigers. He's got to try to do something here with 2 outs. Try to rip one through the infield there, and that is going to be a strikeout, and Axford is pumped right there as the Indians get out of the inning here. But we'll see now. We'll go to the 11th inning here, and we'll see 1 for 2 for Bonds so far. Of course, he got walked earlier. He singled. And it's a 9-7 ball game here. Not much for us to do here, as we already got the lead. Just try to add on some extra insurance here, as he has 1 out, nobody on board. And an 0-3 count makes it now a full count, and that's going to be a walk for Bonds, as he goes ahead and he gets rewarded first base, as the reliever here is having some trouble now with his control here. Now, next up bat here, as the Tigers will go ahead and see here, and the Tigers will win this one in extra frames. I believe 11 innings there. Indians cannot scrape up 2 runs to come back to win this one, or even try to tie it. And we'll see here the final score. Oh, they do scrape up at least 1 run, but they come up short here as the Indians fall here 9-8 here, the final score here today against the Tigers. So there you see 1 for 2, a walk there for Bonds. As we'll take a look here at the leaderboard here for the standings, and we'll see that we're still in the basement here, and we got 5.5 games now below there of the Twins, and we'll have a series come up with them here pretty soon here. But we'll play the final game of the series here between the Tigers and the Indians, as we'll be here at I want to call it Jacobs Field, but that tells you my age of how old I am. This is Progressive Field now. So we'll go to the 2nd inning now, and we'll see here 2-2 count with 2 outs, and we'll see that the Tigers are up by 2, and with a nice swing of the bat here, Bonds hits this one high and deep. This is going to go back, and that is going to be a 2-run shot there, as that one goes over the wall, and that is a home run, as that is a beauty shot there. Nice job there from Bonds as he brings that one, and that is going to bring in 2 runs. Now it's going to make it out 5-1 ball game, as he hits his 11th of the season, his 2nd home run of this series. And man, has he been lighting it up here as of late. Just a beautiful swing right there. That one just going right over the wall there. Nobody had a chance at that one except for the fans. So go to the 4th inning now. We'll see it's a 6-2 ball game here. Bases are empty, 1-2 count, and Bonds rips this one up the middle. That is going to be a base hit. But another at bat here for him. As you see there, his hits, he's leading the team here now with 31. Actually entering play today with 31. Now has 32 now for the season. As we'll see here, he's on first base, 1-1 count. He got one out, and he's going to go ahead and take off here on this one. Can he steal the second base? He does so there, no problem there. I wouldn't say that was a poor jump. I think he jumped on that one pretty well. And he will be at second base. So he got himself in scoring position. No need now to worry about the double play. As Bonds goes in there head first and just avoids a tag there. Nice job there. And that's going to be a steal for him. He's already had now, I think, 3 steals now in this series so far. Go to 2 next count here. 2-1 count for the next batter. Or actually, same batter here. And there's another steal there. That's now 4 now here for this series. As, again, Bonds just timed this one very, very well. Runs this one, and that one's going to be slide. And he is going to get in there safely. No problem there. As now we'll see a full count here for the batter, and the batter will get hold of this one. This one goes high and deep and out to deep center field, but that is going to be your out, and that is going to be it, as Bonds cannot score on that one. Now go to the 6th inning here, 7-2. Bonds up to bat again here, 1-2 count here for him. Nobody out, nobody on board, and that is going to be another home run. Yeah, his 12th of the season here. As that is a solo shot there to left field as he pulls the hell out of that man ball. Baez just cannot believe it. And the Indian fans are like, okay, he is coming alive here. We do not like this. This could be bad things for us. As you see here, another solo shot here for Bonds as he hits his 12th, his 3rd now here in the series. As he has now hit, what, 4 in the last series and 3, so what, 7 home runs since 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, he's hit 8. We'll see here. Bonds hits this one. That is going to be a base hit here on this at bat. And yeah, there you go. He hits another one. So he has had now 8 home runs in 7 games. Wow. Talk about on fire right now. And take a look here. Just look at this swing right here. He just rips this one right there. No one can get to it. And that's just going to be enough for him to get a base hit. As we'll see here, the Tigers would win this one. And the Tigers get a nice victory here against some, especially against a team that's ahead of them right now in the division. Try and get that good footing here as the Bonifacio and the Indians here are a little, they are really upset as they lose this one. 12-4 is your final score here. You see 18 hits for the Tigers.
A player is called to question by his manager on his base running of late. The manager has in fact called the player in to give him a vote of confidence. He checks that the player understands what a green light means and doesn't mean. Even the best bag snatchers need to know when to exercise restraint. Satisfied that the player can be trusted with the responsibility, the manager grants him a standing green light to bolt.
Okay, so there you see there, Coach coming in, or Coach had Bonds come in, and of course talking to him about his ability of stealing, and Coach gave him the green light to say, okay, yeah, you can go ahead and steal. So that's going to be nice. So we don't have to ask for permission or have to take any signs. We can just go whenever we have there's an open base in front of us, and that's always nice. So coming up in the next episode, you guys, we have a 3-game series against the Angels. That'll start a homestand there. It looks like a 6-game homestand. We have the Angels and then the Rangers, and then we go back on the road with KC. So we'll see what happens here as Bonds is on fire right now. He has 8 home runs in 7 games, and is now averaged right back up there near 400. And we'll see if he can continue that here back home against the Angels. So if you guys enjoy the video, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Road to the Show with Theo Bonds here on ESGNet. Also, hit that. Don't forget to hit that subscription button. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. Links are down below in the description. Check it out there for the latest videos and news on what's going on in sports gaming and what is going on in sports in general. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, keep yourselves together healthy, and I will see you guys next time.